Today, I'm going to offer a suggestion for the next time you experience an urge to eat in a way that doesn't serve you, whether that's having a craving for an unhealthy food or experiencing an emotional eating trigger. And my suggestion is to approach that urge to eat with curiosity. And curiosity can be manifested in different ways, but curiosity about what it's like to not give in to that craving or that urge to eat. Because probably you usually give in. You get an urge to eat an unhealthy food. Maybe you fight for it for a little bit, but you eventually give in. And yes, those urges and cravings can definitely be uncomfortable. But I encourage you to get curious about what's on the other side of that urge or that craving. Like what's it like to go through it? And what does the other side feel and look like? Have you been there before? Or do you always end up giving in? So another thing to think about is if you didn't give in to that urge or that craving or whatever it is, what would you be doing instead? Like, is there an emotion or a feeling that you need to experience that you're kind of short circuiting or getting rid of by just automatically giving into that craving or that urge? So that emotion or feeling could be as straightforward as just sitting with and experiencing the discomfort of wanting and not giving into it, or just experiencing an urge to eat and not acting on it, experiencing that craving. And instead of pushing it away, can you sit with it and make space for it and just allow it to be there in your experience? Um, and while you're doing these things, it can be really helpful to have that attitude or that intention of curiosity, of discovery, because that's ultimately going to be a more expansive stance or a more expansive mindset to have than one of like trying to get rid of it or trying to push it away. So this approach really isn't about fighting the craving. It's more about making space for it and being curious about what's happening in your body and in your mind. And that curiosity is really powerful. It's expansive, it's non-judgmental, and these are ways to look at the situation that you're in, and that can help you move through cravings without being controlled by them. So the next time you have an urge to eat in a way that doesn't serve you, try this, which is pausing, getting curious, and exploring that feeling of not giving in. With that said, this might not be the right approach for every craving or situation, but if it resonates with you, it could be a helpful tool to use when you feel that urge to eat something that you know won't benefit you. But it's ultimately your choice to decide when and how you use something like this. And I have a free PDF guide that I'm super excited about called Curiosity Over Craving that gives some tips on how to embody curiosity over craving. So if that's something that you're interested in, just send me an email and I will get it over to you.